We are here at Chicagoland with the Fired Up Truck Series. As always, thank you everybody for joining in. Um, helping stream as always is Turf with us. How you doing tonight, Turf?
I'm doing spectacular this evening.
Spectacular. Okay.
I'm just making it justificated. So,
Yeah.
oh wait, it's
As long as you're not
disqualificated.
disqualified.
Yeah, disqualificated.
And as always, we also have the league sponsor Steve
Oh,
joining us. How are you tonight?
Good. Doing well.
dang it, I screwed up. I forgot to put and Steve. Dang it.
I'll talk about what you're doing for the race, guys.
Oh, can we join? Maybe I don't want to join, but okay.
Well, join anyway, Turf.
Yeah.
Are you telling us to join early like last time?
No, I'm telling you to join now.
Yeah.
That was fun last time when we joined and we had to
That's
do
great.
the get out, get out, get
Back
out.
out and rejoin.
That'd have sucked. That was our only broadcast or our only invite last time.
Yeah, that's true.
Ooh, we got Mountaineer up front. I'm gonna go through the field here. We got Mountaineer, Dolan, Gar back from his 1 week suspension. Uh, Demon,
Well, his
K
1 week
Pit.
suspension, I believe, was just for Cup.
Yeah, but he missed every race, so I'm saying it's for everything.
Uh, yeah.
Mr. NASCAR. Got the Pro Trump train. Got CMS. Clayton in the 4. We got Tony Flyers in the 45. Got Ghost Knight in the 22. Got Nitro in the 2. Kevin in the 40. Samster in the 44. C's in the 15. Twisted in the 13. And that is the field for tonight's race at Chicago.
Yep, Gar getting out to lead this race. For lap one, down into turn one, he is all clear. Mountaineer falling back to second. Keith filling in for KJ in that number 3 machine for AMR. Sitting third right now. You got Demon in fourth, K Pit fifth, Dolan, the second highest running Toyota right now, sitting sixth. Everyone's kind of single filed out. The battle right now is for second. Keith looking to the outside of Mountaineer. Demon's going to push the 34 down into the corner. And here comes K Pit with the run. Where is he going to look to try to get this move made?
Ooh, Keith sent it deep on the 34.
Going to single file out here. As they all kind of cut the front stretch there, trying to get the shortest way around this track. Demon into the back of the 34, shoving him down into the corner. Keith to the high side, through 1 and 2. Side by side for second. Keith's going to have momentum. Again, the unique feature about this track is the backstretch. It's not perfectly straight. There's a whole curve to it, so you're pretty much turning almost the whole way down the backstretch.
I didn't even know that. Thanks for the info, Grant.
Oh yeah, you're welcome, Turf.
Any other tips and tricks that you can tell me?
Um, keep your foot in it and keep it off the wall. How's that?
Oh, it's great. Oh, look at these top two running away.
I wouldn't so much call it of them running away as much as these guys racing each other too
Well,
hard.
yeah.
The third on back. As K-Pit moves up to P3 after he got around Keith. Demon currently sitting 5th. He's got a Toyota teammate behind him now. And there's Nitro in the 2. Having one of his best runs so far here. And there's Clayton in the 4.
Got 5 viewers right now, guys. We want to shout out Grant Racer 88. He's the broadcaster for tonight's race.
Just doing the things like always.
He's not wrecking me right now, so we're good. Oops, did I say that out loud? Hashtag this broadcaster needs a new teammate.
As the battle is now for second, once again, Mountaineer and Keith side by side. Keith falls back in line down the backstretch. Here goes Mountaineer looking to the inside of Gar down the backstretch. Gar left out all by himself on the high side. Keith and K-Pit down at the bottom. As you just heard over the radio, the 3 truck is coming in this time by...
So he's going to be doing probably the 4 tire strategy, I would assume.
Yep.
This is going to give me some good insight on what to do in the Xfinity race later on tonight. Tune in for that in about an hour and a half.
Truck number 2 this time. That was a late call on Nitro.
And K-Pit with a huge run takes it to the outside for second.
Who's about to take this for the lead?
Yep, here comes Demon right along with him on the outside. Boy, those two had a huge run down that back stretch. Demon now looking to the bottom for P3.
Keith coming out. That might have been a 2 tire stop for Keith. I don't know.
Demon now looking to the bottom on the inside of Gar. Dives it down in the corner. He'll get clear. K-Pit looking towards the outside.
Gar with
Demon
the
slides up a
crossover.
little bit. Yep. Now K-Pit looking underneath Gar. A little bit of contact. As he and Demon both get around. Demon now to the inside of K-Pit as they go through 3 and 4. Mountaineer still leading this.
All you want is hitting next time by.
Guards coming in this time by. The 22 had a speeding penalty. K-Pit kind of falling off the backside of Demon there. Kind of giving Mountaineer and Demon some room to work. Demon looking towards the outside. Mountaineer still having plenty of room there. Side by side is the inner turn one. K-Pit coming into pits.
Let's go back to Dolan here. Ooh, Demons, I think, out of fuel.
Yep. Looks like it is. He is very slow. This must be the end of the stage.
Mountaineer makes it too? Are they done? No?
Yep, that's the end of the stage.
I don't... Are they done? Yeah, they're done.
Yeah.
I just saw a couple people still racing in the back. So is K-Pit, since he was in pit road, is that a penalty? I don't think they're...
4, 16, 15, and 40 were the top 10 at 5.
So now we got Mountaineer leading them back to the green here for stage 2 with Clayton. 14 laps here in the stage, 16 to a tank. Clayton did not get a huge restart there. Kind of got swallowed up there on the inside. Dolan up to second now, as well as C's there in the 15, 3 wide behind him. Coming off of turn 4, the 51, and I do not know who that is on the bottom.
In the white car?
Looks like yeah, I don't know if that's the 40 or the 45. That's the 40 of Kevin.
Right along here with Trump train for a little bit. Oh, he's into the wall.
And sees the highest Ford now up in the field, sitting P3, right behind Dolan, looking towards his outside. Dolan slides up the track. Demon taps the wall there right behind him, sitting in 4th. There's Keith in 5th as well. As top 5 has started to drive away from this field, Dolan shoots down the track. I think he's a little loose on exit. As Mountaineer falls back, Dolan now to the lead as Demon giving him a shot to the bumper. Trying to get him out front of this pack. Here comes Keith down on the inside. Demon a little bit loose as well, coming off exit. As they were 3 wide there for the lead, I believe. Dolan trying to run a little bit of a middle lane, make sure there's room. Here comes Mountaineer. Still 3 wide, almost 4 wide. Settle it back down to side-by-side racing. Now Demon with a little bit of a mistake. He's going to fall back here. Keith almost taking it 3 wide with them. Looks like he may have got forced into the grass. Oh, Demon and Mountaineer.
Look at Kevin getting up here and almost into the top 5. Do we know if everyone's on the lead lap?
Um,
So it feels like some people are not on the lead lap.
I don't think so.
Keith might have got the lucky dog, but I know he pitted and the leaders were in front of him.
Yeah.
Or he could be a lapped car up here. I don't know.
I feel like he's probably on the lead lap.
I hate driving the trucks because they are some mini changes. They either be too tight or make the tiniest changes. Way too rims.
See, he's looking under Dolan. And Demon shoots it down.
.44 coming to pit road. Not sure why. Nitro is our free pass winner right now. Or Ice Car.
22's going in this time. 22 is going in for it. Watch out.
22 going in this time as well.
15 from the 40, he is sorry. He didn't mean that. 22 is hitting.
Side by side for third, Keith and Demon. Or excuse me, that's fourth. As Gar is back up to third. And Dolan doing a pretty good job of holding off these Chevys behind him. Clayton back up to sixth.
Four to go on the stage.
4 to go in the stage.
We got 2 Toyotas and 2 Chevys battling this out for a stage win. Who will prevail?
Actually, I would say 3 and 3.
Well, I wasn't counting
As
Keith. He was
Keith
kind of...
and Clayton both are right there as well.
Got Mountaineer trying to make a
Down
run on
to
the
the
high side.
inside. Yep, Mountaineer goes to the high side. Demon down to the inside of Gar. Side by side for first and third at the moment.
And Dolan sends Mountaineer up the track.
Yep, Mountaineer wasn't quite that happy about it. Demon trying to get the lead now. One to go here in the stage. Demon leading it on the outside. 3 wide is Gar right there in the middle.
Gar sending Dolan up the track a little bit. Ooh, Dolan to the wall.
Oh, and
Dolan
there goes the
spins.
16 around.
But we are still green.
And Demon will come to win stage 2. As the 4 gets turned after the line. Nitro will be our lucky dog here.
Oh. Here's some frustration on the radio.
Yeah, I'm not sure who that was.
I don't either. I just heard it. Back up front here to...
We got Demon, K-Pit, Clayton there.
He
What did he say, 38 again?
I think he said 38 and 6.
That's what I thought he said.
I'm going with 38. So it's going to be a two-stopper unless...
I'm trying not to choose it off the wall.
Yep. Now, actually, I wonder if someone could probably save the few laps that you need here. And make this a one-stop race. There's a few
Keep it
guys
at
in
a
this race who
wall.
could do it. Steve, what do you think the game plan here is here for stage 3?
I don't foresee anybody saving and trying to make it, but maybe. These guys are all running pretty hard right now. I see, but
Oh, there's wreck in the back. One car. I don't know who it was, but there's one car in the back.
51 blocking the 34 hard down the back straightaway as they are side by side for the lead going into turn 3. Demon on the outside, Mountaineer down low. Gonna be a drag race to the line here. It looks like Mountaineer's gonna have the edge. Yep, they'll lead the lap. And here comes season the 15 for Critical Role Racing. Down to the inside, he's gonna look underneath Demon for second. Demon gonna have help on the outside with Keith, as well as the draft from the 34 Mountaineer.
Looked like it was Dolan in the wall.
Side by side still for second, as well as fourth. As C's comes out with second place now. Gar underneath. Looking for third place. He has his team owner and teammate right behind him. Demon pulls in front of Clayton there. Dives it down in the corner. He gets underneath Keith in the 3. Keith gonna push up a little bit. Slightly kisses the wall. Nothing happening with the top 3 right now. Battle is for 4th place. This team gets a little high, a little bit loose there. As things single file out here. Keith looking underneath the 51. Clayton gonna go with him. Here comes Tony in the 45. First time we've talked about him today. And K-Pick gets around him as well. K-Pick gonna slide up. Tony looking to the inside of 4, Clayton. Not gonna have a run here. $30 to go. About halfway on the fuel tank. Top 3 are really close together, drafting off each other. D's not really trying to make a move right now. It's kind of smart of these 3 to keep doing that, kind of break away, take the rest of the field out of competition, pretty much.
These 5 need to just group up and reel them back in. They gotta stop fighting for position here.
Yeah, I definitely agree there. As now Garlic to the inside of C's. Nope. I'm gonna pull right back up in line here. And with that being said, Keith is kind of leading that second group back on charge here. Not
There's
quite the ground they need to be making, but they're slowly doing it.
There's like 28 laps left. We're
Demon underneath K-Pit. That's in that group of 5. Right there behind the top 3. There's the 23 Pro Trump train. Clayton sitting in 6th. Asgar got around C's for 2nd.
Forward is
51-minute pits.
got pit stops coming. I think the top 3 are all coming in.
As the holy group goes into pits, Clayton's staying out here. Clayton now diving it onto pit road.
See which leader comes out first here.
15 for
The
50.
30, the 21 beats him out.
Clayton now coming off of pit road. Where will that put him compared to everybody else? There goes the 3 leaders. 4th, 5th.
Yeah, I feel like there's around 20 laps to go. Maybe a little more. Got one more pit
That
stop for
sounds about
sure.
right. Oh, there you go. 20 to go.
Mountaineer with a run on the inside here.
Up beside Mountaineer leading that lap. C's right there as well. Keith kind of in a no man's land in between these leaders.
Keith is definitely reeling these top 3 in somehow. Feels like he's getting closer and closer.
Yeah, that 3 truck is extremely fast. Top 3 kind of settled down again. Just logging laps here. Keith not quite gaining on him like he was.
Yeah, 15 laps remaining. Don't know if that's coming to 15 to go or they're on 15.
All I know is we find out when we find out.
Wonder if one of the leaders will jump into pit road early and try to get a jump on these guys.
Guard a little bit loose there in second, kind of going back and forth.
Which caused Mountaineer to pull away just slightly. He should be able to.
The 44 is this time. That is this time. 45, excuse me.
Gar is really struggling right now with the handling of that truck.
Yeah, it's really kind of making him and C's fall off from the leader here. Now C's is going to take advantage and shoot down to the bottom. Try to get second place from him. 21 is going to be pitting this time anyway, so I would say good move as Gar gets back to the inside of him.
Ooh, contact.
Contact again. C's
Ooh,
now
sees
loose
it
up there.
around. Tough break. I do not know what happened.
Like I said, Gar got underneath him there in 1 and 2. I figured Gar would have just sat there considering he was coming to pits.
Yeah, I don't know if Gar
And,
went up into him or
I
if.
don't know, it kind of looked like when on corner exit, C's got a little bit loose, came down. Gar maybe came up some, made contact, and just got C's even looser.
We'll see now how long Mountaineer stays out.
There's another lap he stays out. Heavy coming in this time.
So the 34 will be coming in this time. Let's try to go back and find whoever's in second. I think it'd be Gar still. I believe the 22 is the lap. Actually, I don't see Keith. Where's Keith?
Keith is coming out of 4 right now.
Is that Nitro in front of Keith? No.
Even no, I believe that's Clayton.
Okay. So I feel like Clayton.
Yeah, because Nitro's coming to the line right now.
It's either Gar or I think it's Gar.
No, that's Clayton in front of him.
No, I mean in second right now. Maybe not. Maybe it is Clayton.
No, that's Clayton.
So
He's just going around Mountaineer.
So Clayton's in
Just
first.
came off of pit road.
And look at that. Keith is caught up to. What strategy did they pull? Okay, so Clayton was not pitted. Okay, so
Yeah,
it's
no,
definitely
Clayton
Mountain.
was in the last one to pit.
So it's definitely Mountaineer and then Keith. I do not know what happened to Gar. Either he took 4 or he sped.
I think he may have taken 4. Because the only way I see Keith gaining that much time is by 2 tires.
Yeah. I feel like Mountaineer probably took 2 as well.
Clayton off of pit road. That is 4 positions. I'm pretty sure. So Clayton's going to settle into 3rd here. Possibly. Heck if I know anymore.
Yeah, he might. Yeah, because that's about where he would be. It would be 3rd or 4th. Keith looking underneath Mountaineer.
Keith looking underneath Mountaineer. Side by side. Still side by side as they come off of turn 2. Down the backstretch, Mountaineer with the run. Here comes Dolan with a huge run. Dolan trying to get his lap back.
Mountaineer's
Keith gonna run up
you.
high.
Ooh, Dolan into
Ooh,
Keith.
contact. Actually, I think that was Keith into Dolan.
Mountaineer back out front.
Oh, Keith with a good run here. Mountaineer throws the block. Keith
Looking low.
trying to find a way around Mountaineer, blocking down all the way to the bottom. Side by side as they enter turn 3. Keith is going to have the run on the bottom. Keith clear through the front stretch. Here comes the Mountaineer back to the high side. Keith able to keep that truck pulled down to the bottom line there. Mountaineer to the high side, down to the low. Back high. Trying to find a way around that 3. As Keith will hold off Mountaineer to win the fired up truck race here at Chicagoland.
I don't know who got third, but
That would be Gar in the 21 who got third.
I made a stupid mistake. My truck was already tight at the beginning, but instead of loosening it, I accidentally tightened it more. That made me.
Let's see. Fastest lap will go to Keith with the 31.24.
Got everything but the pole position for the race. Well, no, I didn't. I didn't win any of today's stages, so I take that back. I don't think I did win the race.
As we will go to third place, Gar. Are you there?
Howdy.
Yep. Heck of a race, man. Top 3 pretty much all night. One fast 21 machine underneath you. Pretty much battling Mountaineer the whole race, as well as C's there for the longest time. How was your race tonight?
It was good. The 21 truck was, I had a good setup where I can, when I lead, I can try gap myself, but I also forgot the draft is a crucial here. and it's kind of hard. Gapping yourself in the drives really key when training behind you, and you know you're gonna get passed because of it. So you just try your best. Find if you get passed, try to find the line and then pass people from there, which I did one some part of the race.
Yeah, definitely. It looked like you were a little bit loose off the corners though, which kind of played a part in it as well. Um, was that kind of affecting the truck at all, or was it just something you're trying to deal with?
I was hoping for it to get damaged, to be honest with you, and I knew if I got that piece of damage by hitting the wall like I normally do at Chicago and normally do every race, and I know that if I have slight damage to the truck, it'll make the truck tighten up a little, and just fire off, and did get damaged. And then C's wrecked. I don't know what happened there. And then I think that kind of lost time for me from Mounteer to be there for the three-way racing for the lead type of thing.
Yeah, definitely. Well, you ran one heck of a race, and I know you're about to get ready to go jump in the bush car and do it again. So,
Yep.
um, good job with the truck race, and see you later.
See ya.
As we'll move on to second place Mountaineer, uh, one fast 34 with you tonight with your motorsports team. Uh, Tell us about how your truck was tonight.
Yeah, my truck was great. I mean, I was on a 9 slider, and like you need to be that. So after the first adjustment, felt dialed in. I think on 4 tires, I had the fastest truck. I would have won both stages if the 16 didn't decide to wall me. Uh, and then he decided to wall Keith at the end. I don't know what the hell he was doing. Lapped down and just tried to take out the leader. But on 2 tires, Keith handled better than I did, so he got me at the end. It was a great job by him. He was clean all night.
Yeah, definitely. You easily class of the field, as well as with Gar and even C's, who was up there for a while with y'all. It just seemed like you three were working really well together. Trying to break away from the pack. Um, I know strategy kind of helped Keith, get up there with y'all. But what was kind of the game plan for tonight's race? Was it a two-tire stop there the whole time, or was it?
Yeah, I knew 2 tires was going to be the winning call uh, for that last stage. And I mean, C's, he was pretty, looked like he wanted to push. I don't think Gar wanted to push, so I would have rather had C's behind me there. And then I don't know what happened between the two of them that knocked C's out. That sucked for him. He was really fast. But yeah, I knew 2 tires was the call. I mean, you saw what happened to Gar. He finished 4 seconds back.
Yeah, definitely. Well, you did one heck of a job tonight. Um, you and Keith both put on one heck of a finish. For everyone watching. So congratulations with that, and I'm pretty sure you're racing in the Busch race, right?
Yep.
Yep. So
Gonna try and do one position better.
yep. Well, great job, and go get ready for that, and then after that, we'll see you next week.
All right, thank you.
Yep. As we'll move on to our race winner, Keith. Definitely not the fastest truck all night, but got the job done with a two-tire pit stop strategy there. Talk to us about your night.
I tell you one thing, my old piece did not like being dirty in dirty air at all. Ugh, she was a handful. But once I got in clean track, my truck decided to settle in and set sail. After the first pit stop in stage 3, I took 4 tires through a packer full of fuel. I was staying with the front 3. Then, when it came time for the second pit stop, I decided that I was going to need to try to win the race somehow, and took 2 tires. I came out behind the 34. Thought I lost when the 16 decided to pass me, and then he kind of nudged me up the hill a little bit, but got her back underneath me, and that was a heck of a battle I had with the 34. I mean, he's a class racer. I mean, he's super clean, super aggressive. I knew racing him was going to be fun, and that's what it was. Wound up being fun, and I was able to pass him. My truck handled better on two tires than his did, and I was able to pass him and come back around and get the checkered flag. And this now makes I've driven three of the four AMR trucks this season. I've won enough. I've won every time I've driven one. I've won all of them.
Well, that is definitely one thing to take note of moving forward. But yeah, congratulations, Keith. Again, you a Mountaineer putting on one heck of a show there at the end. And I know you're about ready to go jump in a bush card and do it again.
Yeah, I got about half an hour, but yeah, I mean, I'm getting ready to do it again. Hopefully, I can get my first bush win of the season. Ahead of I'm ahead of Maggio by 5 points. I'm looking to capitalize on that and try to get every point I can and try to go for the win.
Yep, definitely. Well, congratulations again, and
Thank y'all so
go
much.
get ready for a bush race.
I will see y'all for the bush race. See you in a few.
Yep. And with that being said, we will wrap up the stream here. Steve, final thoughts about this race?
Oh, great race. Great finish, great race. Just overall, really super great race. Proud of everybody who participated. Thank you.
Yeah, definitely. Well, it all started from the top, which is, you and Jade working together the way that y'all do, and y'all's partnership. And without you, these races probably wouldn't go as smooth as what they do half the time. So, thank you for everything that you do.
You're welcome. I enjoy it. I look forward to it every week. So,
Yep. Turf, any closing remarks, sir?
Um, I'm just glad that it was caution free. I know the truck race last week was kind of spotty with aggressive driving, kind of on the same type of track. So I'm glad the trucks they kind of settled down and actually got good racing out of it. So good job on them. Anything from you, Grant?
Just again, what's already been said. Done a great job tonight. One heck of a show from everybody. With that being said, thank you everyone for tuning in to the Fired Up Truck Race here at Chicagoland. I'm gonna pass it over to the boys for the Bush race coming up here just shortly. I'll be moving my way over to that booth as well. So, thank you everybody, and keep your racing worldwide.